But we'll get back to Kaide in a minute. But let's get to the National Publicity Secretary first, which is the that of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Metuh. He joins us via phone today from Imo State, where he is. Hello, Chief Metuh, and thank you for joining us. What's your impression, and how would you assess these elections today so far?
Well, so far, we appreciate the will of Nigerians to come and vote for the candidates of their choice. In Imo State, where I am presently, the election went on very well. The people turned out and voted. Where the elections have been counted, we don't have any problem with that. But we want to raise the alarm of interference of some security agencies conniving with the governor and cutting away and trying to change votes in places where they are losing. Nigerians should tune into it. Most importantly, we have concrete information now in Ogun State that the governor of Ogun State has taken up to Ota in an attempt to change the will of the people. In Ogun State, the PDP is leading from the collation of the votes that is going on, and we do not understand why the opposition party is presently trying to thwart the will of the people in Ogun, in Lagos, in other states. What we understand democracy to be is the will of the people. The will of the people, government of the people. But that is not what we are seeing in this election. There's a desperation by the opposition forces to attempt to change the will of the people. Our thing is that channels is incumbent upon you, upon the international community, all the electronic media to tune into exactly what is happening with the collation of votes in Ogun State, in Lagos State, in parts of the north. What is happening is not what we bargained for. While we decided to play fair, we expect the APC to play fair. But by the grace of God, at the end of the day, the will of the people will prevail.
Now, Chief, you are also aware about the situations where you are neighboring states, that is, Abia State as well as Anambra State, where we've had pockets of riots in Aba, as well as our reporter called in from Anambra State, Joy, to say that there have been cases of arson, hijacking of ballot boxes. What's your response to this?
Well, our response in what is happening in Aba is where the opposition, the Abga people, suspected a plan that they are losing the votes, and all they do is screaming blue mother and be concocting stories. In Anambra State, what is happening? Clearly, there's a hijack of votes, clearly, by the governor of Anambra, who, because of politically inexperienced, has allowed people to tell him that the PDP wins means impeachment of the senior. And because of his political experience, he's now put down all the wealth, every single aspect in the total of the government, to a machinery of the government to change the will of the people. It is the government and the forces of Anambra State government that is actually carrying ballot boxes, using money, thwarting and influencing the police to harass ordinary citizens. Today in Anambra State, the AIG, the Commissioner of Police, about 2 Commissioners of Police and other people came to Ifeanyi Uba's house, only to find him sitting down and eating his house. And they were alarmed because the governor had raised that he was worried about changing votes of the people. These plans by the governor of just trying to raise an alarm when actually is the person that is changing the votes and the will of the people is despicable, to say the least.
What do you intend to do about this?
Well, what we are doing is that we have told our people to maintain and ensure that the collation of boxes, they do not go back. They are raising this alarm for us to turn back. In our fight bomb, we are winning clearly. And all they have gone is to go to television houses, newspaper houses, and claim that elections are not going on. That is what the opposition force is doing. We decry this fault, this method of trying to change the meaning of democracy. The tenets, the principles, the norms of democracy must be practiced. What it means is that when people have voted, it should be respected. When we are losing, we have accepted it. We lost the presidential election, we've accepted it. If people are losing governorship elections, elections, they should accept it. It is democracy, the will of the people. That is what is important.
All right, thank you very much indeed, Chief Metuh. Well, there you go. That's the National Publicity Secretary of the PDP speaking about some of his concerns and that of his party about the elections going